Hello, language learners. Welcome back. Today we're turning back the clock as we review past tenses. Understanding these tenses is essential to narrate past events effectively, so let's get started. Our journey into the past begins with the past simple tense. We use this tense for main events or actions that follow each other in a story. If we say, "One evening last year, Sue drove into a garage to get some petrol," or "Mary walked into the room and stopped," we're using the past simple tense. Notice how these sentences express completed actions or events. Next, we have the past continuous tense, which we use for ongoing actions or to set the scene in a narrative. This tense creates a vivid image, like a movie scene in the mind of the listener. If I say, "It was a warm summer's day. The sun was shining, and the birds were singing," the past continuous tense gives life to this beautiful day. The past perfect tense allows us to talk about an action that happened before another action. For example, they were excited because Judy's father had managed to get them tickets for the match. Here, the act of obtaining tickets occurred before the excitement. Now, let's mix things up a bit. The past simple and past continuous often come together when one action was in progress, and another suddenly occurred. A perfect example is, "I was sleeping when the earthquake began." Here, sleeping is an ongoing action, and the beginning of the earthquake is the sudden event. The combination of the past simple and past perfect is also common, especially when we want to make it clear which action happened before another action. For instance, in the sentence, "Everything had gone wrong from the moment she woke up," the waking up occurs after everything had already started going wrong. Another example is, "I felt ill because I had eaten bad food." Here, the eating of bad food happened before feeling ill. Before we finish up, let's quickly review the forms of these tenses. For the past simple, we add "ed" to regular verbs or use the past tense form for irregular verbs. The past continuous is formed by adding "was" or "were" plus the verb ending in "ing. And finally, the past perfect is formed by "had" plus the past participle of the verb. So there we have it, a quick review of the past tenses in English. Mastering these tenses will make your storytelling in English much more fluent and engaging. Remember, keep practicing, and you'll get there. That's all for today's episode. Be sure to join us again for more invaluable English learning tips. Until then, happy learning, and keep practicing.